blessed. This is KTLV, Midwest City, Oklahoma City, and streaming audio at KTLV1220.com.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are the views of the host and guests and not necessarily those of KTLV radio station. Any products endorsed on this program do not represent an endorsement by KTLV Radio, its staff, or management.
Good morning, Oklahoma City, and welcome to the Clara Luper Show. In a moment, your host, Clara Luper.
Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Merry Christmas to everybody, and a happy good morning to you, wherever you are. It has been 7 long years since I had the opportunity to talk to you on Christmas, and I would like now to say thank you. Thank you for your Christmas cards, your flowers, and your gifts. You have made my Christmas great. And who wouldn't be great with friends like you? Merry Christmas to you, wherever you are. And today I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell me what you're going to do on Christmas. What are you eating this Christmas? I want to know all about you. This is the Clara Luper radio show. And this special radio show is a special radio show. And certainly last week this time I was at Stephen F. Austin State University in Texas, where I saw a lovely young lady who was once a page and a participant in the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant walk across the stage and receive a degree. What a challenge. And I know Mrs. Leola Ford is certainly happy because she was able to bring her niece to Oklahoma to participate in the many activities here. I would like to congratulate Brandy Red for walking across that stage with a special degree on last Saturday at UCO. And congratulations must go to Terry Whitaker, who moved into a different field, in the field of forestry, and received his master's degree. Congratulations to all of you. Well, today is your day, and I would like to thank those people that have made it possible for me to be on the air this year. Robert Gates at Gates Barbershop at 2609 North Martin Luther King. Hometown Groceries, 2001 Northeast 23rd Street. Chauncey Shadina's, 1643 Northeast 50th Street. Allstate Insurance Company, 730 North of Britton Road. Black's Florist Shop, 2485 Northeast 23rd Street. I would like to thank all of you because you have made it possible. And today, because of people that are interested in you, I am able to give to you Christmas greetings from Ted Hamlin, 4101 Northwest 122nd Street, 755-9052. Rodale Hornbeek, Vance Motor Company, always ready to serve you and put you in the car that you just thought you couldn't afford. Holiday greetings and Christmas wishes are extended to you from Raw Funeral Home, 2920, 2936 Northeast 36th Street in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I extend greetings to you. Thank you, Calvin, for coming to help me out.
No problem at all, Mary. On this very beautiful Christmas morning, it's no problem at all. What do you mean? Thank you for helping me. I've been here during the year, and I will be here. But what I have to say to you, Merry Christmas, Mama. Sure been good to me.
Don't sing to me, Calvin.
Don't sing, okay. But no, I wasn't singing, but Merry Christmas, Mom.
Okay.
I want you to know on behalf of myself and a lot of friends and a lot of the listening audience out there, we want you to have the very best Christmas that you've ever had. But then I have to tell the audience, call that friend, call that neighbor, and be a part of this, the Clara Luper Radio Show. It's going to be a great show this morning. Last week We talked with a good friend of mine. That was great.
Oh,
And
yeah,
now I
I
have my
enjoyed
mom.
it. I had the opportunity to
Uh,
listen to
that
that
was
sermon
good.
that was delivered
That
by
was good.
Chester
Rev-
Pfeiffer. Chester, thank you so very kindly.
And then, but after the show, Mom, I'm going back home and I get back everything together, and I hear about what has happened on the highway, and you and the people you were riding with. That was the doggonest accident in the world. I don't
We
know
were
if
just
you-
driving. We had driven over 475 miles and came back near Purcell, and someone ran into us on the highway.
on the interstate,
Yes, on the interstate.
as you're doing your regular speed that's supposed to be done on the interstate.
65 miles an hour.
Hey, the Lord is good.
He
not
really
this
is.
time.
He really is good.
Not that time.
Well, all
But
the
he's
time.
good all the time. You know, great things happen to you while you listen to the Clara Luper radio show, and we promise you the very best. Wow, what an exciting day.
It's
This is
always
actually Christmas, Mom.
It's
Have we
always
ever had a
exciting,
show?
It's
Has
been
the show-
7 years since we've been on the show on a Christmas day.
Oh, isn't that something? But good things will continue to happen because of the fact that you're listening to it, because of my great, my beautiful, my dynamic, my vivacious, my, what can I say, persistent, my sister. And I have to brag on her because of the fact that those of you, hopefully, that have had an opportunity during the last year to have some insurance needs where you needed an agent to go there and to be there for you. One agent that I can count on, one agent that you can count on, one agent that I'd like for you to count on even no matter what your insurance needs, and that is none other than Merlin Hildred. I'm talking about Merlin Hildred. I'm talking about her being located at 730 Northwest Britton Road. I'm talking about Merlin Hildred. I'm talking about 843-0811. The Allstate agent. I mean, she's been there a while, but just because she's been there a while doesn't mean that she doesn't care about your needs. But if you have an airplane, you have a helicopter, you have a boat, you have a airboat. No matter what you got this Christmas, hey, give us a chance. Merlin Hildreth's agency, Allstate Insurance, 843-0811, located at 730 West Britton Road. Giving you a chance. Mom, let me tell them to get their pencil and their pencil ready, their pencil and their paper and all they ready for today.
If you appreciate this program, please remember it's being brought to you by Marie's Petite Enclosed Closet, Northeast Tag Agency, Ron K. and Renee's Beauty Complex, located at 4701 North Martin Luther King. That telephone number is 427-0787. Pollard's Funeral Home, 2626 North Post Road. The telephone number is 769-6719. By Temple Funeral Home, 2801 North Kelly in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. That telephone number is 427-2801. This portion of our program is being brought to you by Northeast Tag Agency, where you can go and pay all of your bills. You can buy an automobile, and something else special is fixing to happen out there. That's on Northeast 23rd and Bryant. It's also being brought to you by the Dred Scott Story, which will be January the 8th at the Quails United Methodist Church, and it will be something that you will remember because it's so in tune with today's activities. Some say history does not change, but one thing about it, history many times repeats itself. Clara Luper reporting. This is going to be a great day because I want you to take down my telephone number. I wish I could send all of you Christmas cards and thank you notes of what you have done for me, but it is impossible. So I've taken this opportunity today to come here in spite of the fact that I'm a bit hoarse, to say to all of you, thank you. Thank you for being a part of my radio family. Thank you for being kind, so kind to me. Many of you have been so kind to me. I thank you for the cakes, the pies. I thank you for everything. But today it's a bit choking for me because today I'm going to pause in memory of one of my scholars. On last Wednesday, December 22nd at 12 o'clock noon, one of the largest crowds that has ever gathered at a funeral in Oklahoma City, gathered at the Cathedral of Praise World Outreach Center to pay the highest respect and to celebrate the life of a young man named Ryan Liggins. Many of you know Ryan Liggins, and many of you remember when he was born on January the 3rd, 1986, to Melva and Ron Liggins of Spencer, Oklahoma. Many of you remember his grandparents, Daniel Liggins, Allie Liggins, Leroy Tipton, Calvin Pugh, and Lee Criswell. And many of you remember him as a student at Maildale Christian Preschool. And you remember his eyes. You remember his smile. And many of you will remember Ryan at the Monroney Junior High School. And then you remember him at Midwest City High School. Yes, you remember Ryan going to high school and taking college courses at the same time. And I remember him as a recipient of one of the Clara Luper scholarships, a 4-year scholarship to attend Oklahoma City University, where he was majoring in the entertainment business, where he was a member of the Lambda Chi fraternity, where he was blessed with many, many friends. Many of you will remember Ryan as an active member of his church, the Cathedral of Praise, where he served at the Downtown Mission and in Temple Ministry. Oh, you remember Ryan, a bright, awesome young man. A young man whose favorite color was blue. A regular young man, strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Yes, we all loved Ryan. I received a letter from Ryan after he enrolled in Oklahoma City University, and he just thanked me for that scholarship and thanked me for the life that I had lived and made it possible for someone to put up money to pay for the education of the people that mean so much to me, our children. Yes, he wrote me. He thanked me. But I went out to the hospital during the closing days of Ryan's life. And I told him that I was going to have lunch with the people that were making it possible. The president of Oklahoma City University, the president of Devon Industries, Clint Norwood, some of the scholars. And I said, Clint, what do you want me to tell these people? They are interested in you. They love you. And he said to me, Miss Luper, just tell them that I love them. What a testimony. How many of us can look at people in the midst of pain, on our sick beds, and even walking and tell people how much their love meant to them? Well, anyway, people will not forget the moments that we spent saying and celebrating the homegoing of Ryan. Nobody will realize how much it meant to Dr. Tom McDaniel, who was able to speak on behalf of the university with encouraging words. Nobody will understand how much it meant to the Pastor Ron Dryden and others that participated. But most of all, the strong faith of his parents must not be overlooked. A mother writes to her son, Ryan, You have brought joy to my heart, for you gave honor to the God in whom you trust. As you walked through this trial, you did it with dignity and faith. You didn't complain. You didn't show anger or fear. On your lips was the continuous testimony of praises to your Lord and hymns of thanksgiving to his name. You exalted the one and only God in whose arms you now rest. Ryan, even in your silence, you taught hundreds to prayer with fervency and faith. Many came to Jesus and experienced his love and power. And now they will share eternity with you. God is glorified, and I'm so proud of my warrior son. You have fought the good fight, and you have fought it well. That was a tribute from his mother, Melba. It's not so long how long you live, it's how well you live. And Clara Luper wanted everybody to know that Ryan Liggins lived well. This portion of our program is being brought to you by our beloved sponsors. Sponsors that have made it possible for us to be on the air. And if you know any of my sponsors, if you know Carbon Real Estate Company, Tom's Barbecue, Pollard Funeral Home, if you know Northeast Tag Agency, Gloria and Paul Matthews of Johnson Shardinas, if you know Marilyn Hildred, if you know Ron Kay and Renee's Beauty Complex, just tell them thanks for making this possible. When we think of Clarence Adams, so many times we think of Clarence Adams the barber, but it's more to Clarence Adams than cut in half. Clarence Adams is a man that loves his church and loves music. So I want to tell you something. The Christian Faith Missionary Baptist Church, which is a member of the East Zion District Layman, will have their annual New Year's Eve musical December the 31st, 2004 at 7 o'clock p.m. That's located at 500 East Wilshire Boulevard here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. That's the Christian Faith Missionary Baptist Church. Now let me tell you, you've got to be there at 7 o'clock. Clarence Adams, who's a deacon there, is the chairperson or the coordinator of this program, along with Minister Cleophas Jones, Deacon Ben LaCaze, and Deacon Brian Scarborough. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen so you will know. The Christian Faith deacons will lead a devotion. The welcome will be given by our own Deacon Clarence Adams. And you will hear songs. Brother Grayson from the Tabitha Baptist Church, Brother Johnny Wallace, Brother Kermit Kendricks from the Paradise Baptist Church, Brother Willis Adams from the Church of the Living God in Christ. From the New Union Baptist Church, you will hear Brother Melvin Harris. Brother Eddie F. Baker will sing from the Christian Faith Missionary Baptist Church. The Essence of Praise drill team from New Union Baptist Church under the direction of Sister Volita Robinson will perform. And then you will hear the Prophet's Songs, where a group of ministers have gotten together. And then Bobby and the True Believers. Whatever you do, don't miss that program. And don't miss hearing the remarks that's been given by my friend, one of the most eminent pastors in Oklahoma City, the pastor of the Christian Faith Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor Eddie F. Baker. Now, don't forget it now. I've told you, December the 31st, 7 o'clock p.m. Calvin, you're all excited, and what's going on? I want to know what you are having for dinner. Now, I don't want a lot of stuff. I just want to know your name and what you are having for dinner on this Christmas Day. Okay, I'm all ready to go. Am I ready, Calvin? Okay.
Tell it on the mountain. Tell it on the mountain. Over the hill.
you're eating. Well, let me tell you I'm going to tell you what I'm going to have for my Christmas dinner. You didn't invite me, so you don't have anything to say.
Well, you know you were invited for Christmas dinner.
Calvin, I want to know what my people are going to have for dinner.
Oh,
the telephone
okay.
number is 672-1220.
Well, okay, Mom. Let me kind of get straight here now, because the fact that this is the Clara Luper Radio Show. We are live and in living color, and she
7
wants to
years.
know what you're having for dinner. But what I want to know is that, are we giving away any prizes today?
Calvin, today I've given away over
I mean,
1,000 pounds of chili.
This is Christmas.
This is Christmas, and everybody's
doing our
cooking. They
best.
don't have time to go pick up presents. I want to know what they're gonna have for dinner.
You want to know what they're going to have to... Will they win a prize if they tell us?
I'm not gonna tell them what they are going to
Okay.
win.
Number out here is 672-1220. We're live. We're in beautiful living color. This part of the program is being brought to you by none other than Clara Luper herself. This is a very Merry Christmas. So as you're listening to your radio, wrap a red ribbon around it, because Clara Luper is here. And I'm so glad you're back, Mom. You know, it's difficult to do this show without you. And last Saturday, we
Calvin,
missed you so.
I appreciate that, but I was having a ball last night.
Well, you were having a ball, but we were
it
working
was
real hard
unbelievable.
out here, trying to
Last
fill in
Saturday.
to get last Saturday. But good things happen. And I told everybody that I was going to tell you about what Terry Whitaker, what his degree was in. I could not remember.
Well, tell me, Calvin.
I'm going to tell you, because of the fact that Calvin Whitaker, hello Calvin out there, I know that you're extremely proud of our little son, Terry DeWan Whitaker, because he got his master's in wildlife and fisheries ecology.
Oh, that's good.
Wildlife and fisheries ecology.
Oh, that's one of our
A master's
own.
degree. Can you imagine?
Okay.
And I tell you, it was a
Calvin,
very...
I can imagine,
I
but
told
I
the
will find out
audience it
what
was
my
an
people
unusual
having for
degree.
dinner. Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, I'd like for you to pray for the Houston family. Boswell Houston film will be Wednesday, 11 o'clock at New Vine.
You did what?
Okay, Mr. Houston died, and his funeral will be when?
What?
Wednesday, 11 o'clock.
Wednesday at 11 o'clock at New Zion Baptist Church.
Boswell Houston.
Okay, thank you so very kind. What are you having for dinner today? Isn't that something he wants me to tell something? He wouldn't even tell me what he's having for dinner. I want to know, what are you having for dinner?
Well, this is Christmas Day. I might have a little reindeer, barbecue reindeer.
Well, I know one thing. Those turkeys had to die. Chickens and
grilled steak,
ham.
grilled reindeer steak.
Kel, what are you having for dinner? Where are you having dinner?
I don't not see now. Some business is your business, but this is not. But I'm thinking.
It is my business. Where are you having dinner?
Well, I'm going to get some reindeer somewhere. I don't know. Have you ever had any reindeer meat, Mom?
Where are you going to have dinner?
Have you ever had any reindeer meat? Have you ever enjoyed a grilled reindeer, without the antlers, but just a reindeer steak?
Where are you having dinner, Karen?
I'm going to tell you a little later on. I'm not going to tell you early, because everybody might beat me to where I'm going to be, and there won't be nothing left. Nothing left.
Okay, we want to say Merry Christmas
Way to go,
you
Terry.
out
Way to go,
there.
Calvin.
We really want to know how much we appreciate
It's a lot of people
you.
here in Oklahoma City, too, that we want to...
Well, I tell you one thing. The Germans had a dinner last night.
No, not like
They
Miss
always
Sutton.
have a
Not
They
like
always
Miss
have
Sutton.
Pat and Willie Germany always have
That's
Christmas Eve
Eve
dinner.
dinner.
Okay, hello.
Good morning, Clara Luper. Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you.
Merry
And who is this?
This is Tina Vickers.
Tina, what are you having for dinner?
I am having chicken spaghetti,
Chicken
green
spaghetti.
peas, country-style ribs, baked beans, potato salad, 7-Up pound cake, and sweet potato pie.
Oh, my gracious. Tell me about that spaghetti. What?
It's chicken spaghetti.
What is that?
It's
Chicken
spaghetti
spaghetti?
noodles, chicken, Velveeta cheese,
Uh-oh.
Rotel tomatoes.
Uh-oh.
It's good.
Oh, well, good. Well, thank you so very kindly for calling me. I am so proud of you.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to
May you
you.
have many more.
Kelvin, isn't
Thank
that
you.
something?
Bye-bye.
That sounds
He's
great.
having chicken spaghetti.
That
The
sounds,
telephone number is
that sounds
672.
interesting.
And that was, what was her name?
Her name was Tina I didn't get the last name, but
Well,
her name
Tina
was
better
Tina.
call because we're going to do something for Tina.
Are you?
Oh,
Okay.
you call me. I
Tina,
want
you
to
need
know.
to call back then.
And just
Oh,
call
that's,
back.
oh, that's so good. That sounds different. It sounded like a tuna casserole. If you
It's
wanna
not
talk about-
tuna. It's a chicken casserole.
Well, it sounds okay.
What
Well,
do you
you
have
know,
for dinner?
you know the advantage of having a dynamic mom here, and especially on a radio show, is that she knows exactly how to cook most anything, but she doesn't know this. And I bet she don't know what's happening out on. Let me see another ad.
the
I bet you
Germans.
don't know. I bet you don't. Oh, we're not going to talk about the
Okay.
Germans yet.
Uh-huh.
Tina calling back. Tina, thank you for calling back. I needed that your last name, and I needed that recipe again.
Gotcha.
Because, you know, I'm an experimenter.
My last name is Vickers.
Vickers, okay. And you say you put the chicken in the what and with some what?
You boil the chicken,
Uh-huh.
and you put celery and onions in it. And
Oh,
when the
girl.
chicken is done, you
Oh.
put spaghetti noodles in the pot.
Ooh.
And when the spaghetti is done,
Ah.
then you add cream of mushroom soup, cream
Ooh.
of celery soup,
Oh, my gracious.
and some Velveeta cheese,
Oh.
and debone the chicken,
Oh.
and then you put it in the oven until
Oh.
the cheese melts.
Oh.
And it is very good.
Yeah, I know one thing is very
Ooh, wait.
expensive.
It's not very expensive.
Uh-huh.
Chickens don't cost too much nowadays.
Poached chicken.
I also want to wish my mother and father, Pastor Blasinghill and Evangelist Blasinghill, a Merry
Okay.
Christmas.
All right.
All right.
Wish them one for me, too, because we celebrated a lot of Christmases together.
We've been here a long time,
Long
and we'll be
time.
celebrating this year, but this has been 7
Brother
years.
Blast.
7 years since we've been on radio on
On
Christmas,
Christmas
Day.
Day. Unusual.
Okay, so we know Tina Vickers
Now, I
gonna
know-
knock that dinner out.
I
What are
got
you
to
having
remember-
for dinner this Christmas? Well, let me tell you what Pat had
Well,
last
Mom, I
night.
wanted
Richard.
some reindeer. You know, I'm still trying to figure out how to get some reindeer.
Pat and Richard had a dinner last night.
Pat and Richard?
and Willie.
Willie.
Hello?
Willie didn't do nothing.
Hello?
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for calling, caller. How you doing, man? Hello?
This is Lafayette Terry.
Lafayette, that's one of my
How you
students.
doing? Dungy. Class of
Lafayette, what are you having for
1962.
dinner?
We have turkey and dressing,
Turkey?
seedlings, and you got a brisket.
Brisket?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
smoked brisket, about sweet potato pie,
Okay.
pumpkin pie, so much I can't remember the name.
That
I would have traded that. I would have traded some of that good gumbo and melon and little catfish for my dinner.
Can't be no trading on that. Hey, Lafayette, are you, where y'all having dinner at? Is it in the Spencer area? I can run up on you then.
Oh, I'm at home.
You're at home? You're in Oklahoma City?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, man, appreciate it. Thank
All
you
right,
for
bro.
listening. Thank you for being
Yeah,
a
Merry
good friend.
Christmas.
Okay.
That Lafayette Terry.
That's little Lafayette.
He take care of his family.
Hey, Lafayette, you know what I forgot to tell you? Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Okay. Hello?
Hello,
Yes.
Good morning.
this is Cheatham family.
Yes. What are you having for dinner?
We're having smoked brisket,
Uh-oh.
smoked steaks,
Smoked steak?
smoked chicken,
Wait a minute. You having smoked biscuits, smoked steaks,
Brisket.
brisket.
Uh-huh.
yes,
Okay. And what else?
and smoked steaks,
Ooh.
smoked chicken,
Oh.
Ooh.
candy yams, greens, and smothered turnips, baked beans.
Wait a minute.
And
How
a
do you
few
smother
sardines.
turnips? How do you smother turnips?
Just boil them.
Okay.
Uh-huh. That's a boy.
She
Smother
said
that
smother. She said turnips.
Smother that turn. You don't know how difficult it is. Because, see, this is Christmas Day. Everybody, all of you all at home. and
Tell
you're
me, she
listening.
hadn't finished telling me what else she had.
She gonna
Okay, she
finish.
hadn't got
Okay.
And peach cobblers in.
peach cobbler.
Yes.
Mm.
Lemonade.
Oh my gracious! I'm telling you, is that it?
That's it.
Oh my gracious!
See. Now,
Thank
what we
you.
going to do?
Now,
What we going to do for Christmas?
Okay, I
Here
want
we
to.
are here at the radio station. Polex, Pole Charles, Paul. Then we listen to all these beautiful menus, you know.
I'm gonna prove a point beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Are you
Call
gonna
me
prove a
672-1220. Let me know what you're having for dinner this Christmas Day. And I came out to the studio just to talk to you because I love you so. Oh,
Certainly
oh
did.
my.
No,
Well, let me talk about
Pat.
Pat Germany. Pat Germany has.
Don't talk about Pat.
I'm
It's gonna
telling
be
you what
good.
Pat and Willie Germany had.
Are you gonna talk
and
about
they
the
had
kids, Anthony's,
all their
everybody
children
but
and
Clay?
grandchildren.
Everybody but Clay.
Yeah, all
Poor
the
Clay.
children except Clay.
Poor Clay.
And the
But
Germans
Clay,
were having
Christmas
dinner
where you
because
at, baby? I know you got us tuned in on the internet. We love you. Okay, good things
Okay.
happen when you listen to the Clara.
well, we
Clara
have
Luper
someone that's
radio
going to
show.
tell us what they are having for dinner
And
today.
I'm
Tell
getting
me,
hungry.
honey.
Well,
Okay.
Lex getting hungry. We're gonna be out here all the rest of the day, and you talking
Okay.
about food. Good morning, caller. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Hello, Miss Luper.
Yes.
This is Vivian White. I listen to your show every Saturday.
This is who?
Vivian White.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
She
I'll
don't
see
even know
you
I'm here,
sometime in the parade and slip you a little something. Don't be a lot, but it'd be, I'll be thinking about you. And the last funeral I was at, remember when I stopped and talked to you and told you the first time I seen Miss Letty Ruth Hunter?
Yes.
That's me.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Well, what are you eating today?
Well, hello,
Well,
Vivian.
honey,
I'm
I've been
Calvin.
up
I'm
for
just here
a
on the show.
week. I'm having chicken and dressing,
That's good.
chicken and dumplings.
Dumplings?
Yes.
Oh,
Old-fashioned dumplings,
Uh-oh.
where you have to chew them. And then I'm having greens, sweet candied yams, potato salad, broccoli and cheese, shells and cheese.
What?
And corn on the cob.
Oh.
I have a red velvet cake, a strawberry cake, white cake, chocolate cake.
Wait a minute. Now, let's go over those cakes you're having. You're having what?
A red velvet,
Mm.
a strawberry, a white cake, chocolate cake, sweet potato pies, and lemon pies.
Oh, Calvin, I'll tell you.
I have barbecue ribs, and I have a ham.
You have a ham, too?
Yes, and chitlins.
And
But I got a big family. Rolls, and we have an iced tea and pop.
Isn't that wonderful?
Ice cream for dessert with the cake and pie.
Vivian, thank you so very kindly. And
And I've been at
Merry
this since
Christmas.
Monday.
Merry Christmas. You
And a
food
Merry
for the
Christmas to you all.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and
Vivian,
don't
thank you
forget
so
the
much.
giblet gravy and the cranberry sauce.
you got cranberry sauce, too?
Yes.
Gotta have that.
Oh, gracious.
Thank you, Vivian.
You welcome.
Hey, thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of the Clara Luper
Oh, I
radio
listen
show.
to it all the time.
You know, we're live.
Listen, she say
and
all
we're-
the
and
time.
we're in
Isn't
All
beautiful
the
living
time.
color. Oh,
Even when
girl.
she was on with Abram Ross.
Ooh.
That's how
isn't that
long
one?
I've been listening.
Oh.
Isn't that wonderful?
You gonna mess around and tell your age, girl.
Well, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm over 70.
Yeah. Oh, well, now, wait a minute. The radio show ain't been that on that long, but we got that
no,
coming
I
up.
said
So
I've
you-
been when you come on with Abram. I was listening to Abram Ross.
Yeah,
That's right.
Negroes in the
Way
mood.
That's
back
right.
there, yes,
You know, I've often thought about bringing part of that back here
yes.
and just going down and getting the police records, but then that take too much time. Hey, Merry
Well, you all
Christmas,
have
baby.
a blessed
I know you
Christmas.
got it cooked up, and I
They
know you
got
got
it
it
cooked.
going
Can
on.
you
We're gonna
imagine?
celebrate.
Well,
Let's celebrate.
Lord, we have a lot to be
Thank you,
thankful for
Lord.
because during the days of slavery, we just had chicken feet.
Oh my God!
A lot of us didn't think there was any other part to the chicken but the feet and the chicken heads. We had chicken heads, and we'd go out and get some rabbits. Okay, let me hear from you because I want to know what you are eating on this Christmas
I know
day.
Jayla, my little
Yeah,
niece,
Jayla has
Jayla's waiting.
arrived.
She's wondering what I'm gonna do.
Joshua's
with
here,
this
Justin's here.
Okay.
And Merlin's all smiles because all of our grandchildren are
Merry
here.
Christmas, April.
Oh, Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and we do hope that you have a very special Christmas.
Oh, but there's an oven that I always enjoy, Mom. That's Mrs. Hildreth's oven.
Yeah, and you enjoyed that chocolate cake that you had.
That's Miss
Wasn't
Ruby
it?
Hill's
Oh.
cake. Now, she threw down on that cake. Now I have to admit that chocolate cake. How did you like?
Are you
like
are you
that
going to
part
give
of
us some more of it, Kevin?
Mom, you had a slice. That's all you get.
I'm gonna get another slice of that cake.
This is Christmas
anyway,
Day.
anyway.
I'm looking under the tree.
I've never had
The
to worry
lights are
about
blinking.
cakes because there's so many people that have always cooked cakes and gave them to me for Christmas.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about cakes. That's my least worry. The telephone
Not
number is
like this one.
672-1220.
Not as good as this one was. This stands on a scale of 10. This is about 11 and a half.
I know you're all smiles and you love that cake.
672-1220. We want
And my little
to
niece
know.
is baking me a cake. I have a German chocolate cake coming, and
Oh,
Rosetta Coleman always bakes me a
Oh.
cake. I don't have to worry about one thing. I wonder what Gloria Matthews having for Christmas.
No telling. That would be the question of the year. But you know, the question of the year is taking that opportunity to look next door, to come outside and or to go outside, and to tell that friend, tell that neighbor, hey, Merry Christmas, bro. You know, oftentimes we be doing our thing, we be cutting our yard, we be trimming our shrubbery. We forget to talk to our neighbors. I want this to be I like for this to be
Cameron was a
very
gentleman.
special Christmas season for all of us.
It was a
You can
gentleman
do
in the
that.
store complaining because I got to get my wife a Christmas present. I said, man, are you crazy? Somebody done put up with you for a whole year and you talking about you hate to get a Christmas present. You sure? Now, that's what you call an honorary man who will not get it, who hate to get his wife a Christmas present.
Well,
Anyway,
he probably didn't mean it like that.
Well, he
needs to be
said it. He
standing
shouldn't
in
have said
line.
it to me. And
He
anytime
sure
you men
shouldn't.
out there say something about your wives and me, I'm going to tell you to
You know,
shut your
the
mouth.
best
Hello,
place
hello.
to shut your mouth is Black Flores, but we'll
Hello?
tell you more about that.
Hello?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Coco Thomas, your fantastic reporter. And
Merry Christmas,
Christmas
Coco.
to all.
Merry Christmas, Coco.
Merry Christmas.
How you doing?
I am fine and you.
Fantastic. Now that we hear you, what's going on?
Remember that on January 8th, the story of Dred Scott will be told. And I want everybody at Radio Land to be there. I would like to personally thank Loretta McClain for giving me a Christmas gift that she did not have to give, but she did. I truly, truly appreciate it. I hope everyone has a wonderful...
Who did you say?
Loretta McClain.
Mrs. Loretta McClain.
Yeah, she listens to me on radio. And she gave me a Christmas gift, and I just want to thank her so much.
Wait. Coco, you have to go a little slow.
Oh.
Because this is Christmas.
Miss Loretta, that's all Miss Loretta's done
Loretta
all her
McClain.
life. She's the most giving person. She really understands the meaning of Christianity.
Yes, I really appreciate your gift, and I thank you so much.
Okay, say it over and say thanks to Mrs. Loretta.
Mrs. Loretta McClain, I would like to thank you for the Christmas gift. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Everyone have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So what are you having for dinner?
Today we are barbecuing.
Barbecuing what?
We're barbecuing
Reindeer?
chicken breast. No, chicken breast, chicken wings, brisket, and I'm not sure what else.
Oh, are you doing any other cooking?
I made a cheesecake.
Oh, great. Well, that's one person got a cheesecake.
I wonder if anybody has reindeer. Coco.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you. Will you
Merry
do me a
Christmas
favor?
to you too. Yes.
You go up there to your grandma and you grab her and hug her and say, Merry Christmas, Grandma. This is from
She's
Clara.
a lucky person to have a grandma like Miss McClain.
Then you go over there to your auntie and you grab her and, hey, Merry Christmas, auntie. Then you go to your uncle, old Reggie, over there.
Okay.
Grab him.
Hey,
But then you one thing about Stell's Restaurant, that's not an ad, but then it is the truth. So thank you, Coco, for being a part of this, the Clara Luper Radio Show, on the very best Christmas day in your entire life, because we want to know what you're having for dinner.
Leola Ford is all smiles. Her brother has come from Texarkana, Texas, to spend Christmas with her.
I'm thinking of
She's
barbecue
just jumping
reindeer.
up and down. Wonder what is she having? I don't know.
I'm thinking of barbecue reindeer, the ice cream cake. Good morning, caller. Is it a caller? Was there a caller there? No, left. Okay. So let's go on, Mom.
672-1220.
Coco brought it up, and she talked a little bit about the Dred Scott story. And the Dred Scott story will be presented at 7 o'clock on January the 8th, 2005 at the Quail United Methodist Fellowship Hall. That's at 5001 North Everest Avenue. Why am I telling you that? Because we want you to be there. Tickets are economical. You can give us a call at 424-3949, 424-2384, or even you can call any of the characters, any of the actors that will be in the play. It's not just a play because there's a lot of history in there.
It is history, and we have gone to the sleeping, unnoticed pages of American history and pulled out the story of Dred Scott. And Kevin, we have some young NACP people in it, some youth advisors, some other people, and we have one of our ministers who used to walk with us downtown. Reverend Tucker's in that.
Oh, my goodness. And then...
a lot of people didn't know.
Well, how can I get... Well, no, I'm not going to even try. But then, the thing about the Dred Scott story is that being a slave. Can you imagine?
Sure, I
Like
can
if
imagine
today on a Christmas day, instead of you having an opportunity to enjoy it with your family, somebody's telling you what to do, where to do, how to do it, and how long
and
to
the
do
master,
it.
after you feed the master and everybody, then if you have anything left, you could take it to your children. Well, anyway, those days are
Merry
gone, but they
Christmas,
could come back. That's why we have to constantly remind people what it was like.
Are you
Because there are a lot of
registered to
people.
vote?
There are a lot of people that would like to turn the clock back. You know, President Bush won't have a better Christmas Day dinner than our people. Did you realize that everybody has called us having 2 and 3 meats, different kind of desserts, and what have you?
But President Bush probably has some reindeer, a little camel, everything.
President Bush will not have any more than
some
the
moose.
people.
He'll have a lot of good things going on there because he's the president of the United States. He represents
The
us
president
all.
of the United States
And
will
if I
not
was
eat better
president-
tomorrow.
If I was president for Christmas dinner, I would want meat from each section of the country. I would want a veggie from each section of the country. I would want a dessert from each section of the country. And then you know what? I'd invite my United Nations buddies in, and I say, y'all send me a little that whatever food they would have for Christmas. I want them to send that in. If they want to go Kwanzaa, if they want to go whatever holiday they want to go in on, I say, send me a little of that. Let's try that.
Well,
But
I
then
got to decide
getting
where
ready
I'm going to eat today. I wonder what is Lady Ruth Hunter having for dinner today.
Now you asking somebody that has no idea about what Mrs. Hunter does. But
I
I do
am
know that
saying-
she's in the Dred Scott story.
Oh, yes.
I do know that on January the 8th she will be at the Quail United Methodist Church. I do know that she'll be a part of that story.
Wonder what
because the
David
group of
Hall gonna
actors-
have for what? David Hall. What will David Hall have for Christmas, and what will he be eating?
I'm not going to tell you about David Hall because I don't know.
How about Andre Corbin?
Let me finish telling you about the Dred Scott story
Okay.
because the actors, the group of actors cast for this drama are Charles Shelton. I wonder what he's having for Christmas.
Okay.
Then there's Darius Franklin.
Oh, what is Darius having for Christmas?
Then there's Andre Corbett.
Oh my goodness.
Then there's LaDia Jackson.
Oh, I wonder what Lydia having for dinner.
And Kira Edwards and David Duplessis and Wallace Johnson. And then you just told me Reverend James Tucker.
Oh, great.
Oh, I can hardly wait. Hardly wait.
I-
January 8th.
A lot of you, are you ashamed of what you having for dinner? You know you're going to eat today better than the President of the United States. And you are some cooks. Well, you know, every day you have something new to learn. Wonder what's Geraldine Downing having? Geraldine having for...
No, Mrs. Downing. She's having a very delicious looking, very delicious tasting dinner, but I'm not going to guess what it is because there's no telling. I'm wondering who's going to call in and say that they barbecued some reindeer, they got some moose going on. You know, it's no telling. But then good things happen while you listen to the Clara Luper radio show, and great things happen because you're listening. The number is 672-1220. Mom wants to know what you're having for Christmas dinner.
I'm so
Are you
proud
asking
of
for
you.
invitations? Why you doing?
I don't know. I get plenty of invitations. I can't go everywhere.
I'm
sorry.
talking about for this
And I'd
Christmas
like
dinner.
to say Merry Christmas to Shelley, Mark,
Shelley and
Sydney,
Mark.
Clara, and
Sydney.
Sasha. They are celebrating Christmas, and because of the Mark's occupation as a doctor, he could not come here today and be with us. We were all down there at Thanksgiving. But his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Wilson and their family, will be all down to Shelley's, and Shelley's really excited. She's really excited because of the fact that they will all be there. Keith Ogan's having a big dinner, too. You can't tell me. Oh,
Is it reindeer?
I don't know. I'm not no reindeer.
I've never had a reindeer for Christmas. But I figure if Santa Claus, if he'd hit all those rooftops, it ought to be a reindeer somewhere.
Okay, hello.
Good morning. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Leroy Flannery. And,
Leroy who?
Flannery. I've been knowing you a long time.
I've been knowing you a long time.
Yes?
Yeah, what are you having for Christmas dinner?
Oh, just turkey and dressing, ham, a few pies.
Wait a minute. Just turkey.
He ain't bragging.
Go on.
He's not bragging.
Turkey.
And I wanted to tell Kevin,
Uh-huh.
I got deer, but it's not smoked. But if he wanted some, I could just get his address. I could bring him some.
Attaboy.
And he could smoke it. He could smoke it himself.
Yeah, man. I'll smoke a deer, I guess. Do you smoke deer like you smoke brisket?
Yeah, he's New Year's. I'm gonna smoke some, and if you're on there close to then, I just deliver you some.
Okay, well, you know where I'm at. You know exactly where Marilyn Hills' office is, 730 West
No, don't
Road.
deliver it out there. Maryland's office is
Closed
closed.
today. Yeah, that's right. I better get that deer while I can. I've been wanting.
Did he say he was going to bring that deer to you?
I gotta smoke it. So, I don't know.
you
Let's
can
start,
smoke deer.
Leroy. Let's start over again.
Okay.
Now, how we gonna do this deer then?
Well, if you want to wait till New Year's, I'm gonna smoke some anyway, and then I'll just bring you some already smoked.
Oh well, I'll wait till New Year's, but I really wanted some reindeer or deer for Christmas. But that's cool.
Tell him you got time to smoke a deer. Somebody going to give you a deer, and you're going to tell him to wait.
Okay, Leroy.
Yes.
Love you dearly, man. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a great time. Boy,
All
but
right.
that sure sound good. I mean, it's okay. Well, we'll talk about that when we see you. Maybe Mama. You know, this is really interesting. Maybe we need to have a cooking show. You know,
Our
do a
people
little more.
can, Leroy didn't finish telling me what he was going to have. Tell
Okay,
me, Leroy.
Now, Leroy, you didn't go. Leroy left us, man.
You tell Leroy to get back and finish telling me what I had.
Knowing Leroy, and he's a great cook. I forgot. I should have asked him earlier in the year, and I would have been able to have some reindeer. But good things happen because this is Christmas.
I
This
told
is
you.
the time to give. This is the time to share. But most important, this is the time to let those people that are around you know that you love them. And I have to say, Marilyn, I have to say, Shelley, Alicia, Joshua,
Alicia's in
Justin.
town.
I'm not
Alicia
going to
never
call all the
seen her
names.
family.
All the
Okay.
Germanys, Aunt Nita, Richard, and oh my goodness, we love you. But we love you. That
I
are
want
listening
Leroy to
because-
call us back and tell us what else he's having. He just got to his meeting and he stopped.
Well, he got
dropped
the
off.
reindeer, but
Is Leroy a professional cook?
well, he's professional in what he does. What does he
Okay,
do? He
okay,
shoots
I
that
just-
deer. That's all he had to do. No.
And where did he get the deer from?
You got the. I don't
Oh,
know.
he went
I
out
didn't
in the West.
You probably Leroy has a lot of land.
I really enjoyed being out here because I had the opportunity to say thank you. Thank you for being a part of the Clara Luper radio family. You are a family. And I don't know anything as pleasing as just to see you. Oh, this is really an opportunity. I would hate to go through the world and didn't know anybody. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Ooh, I can't
And
imagine.
dull and
You know-
dim. But when I go out, somebody walks up and says, "Hello, Clara Luper," and I'm so proud.
See, that does nothing for your ego. It's like Santa Claus. You know, Santa Claus has had his special day. I know now that grandkids, kids, they've already tore the tree up. Everything underneath the tree is gone. But then the real reason for the season is what's important. You
And
know,
that's
we get
important
down-
because today at 11 o'clock, the crowd would gather at the Mount Olive Baptist Church where they would hear that young minister, Reverend Bryant, deliver the Christmas message. And I would urge all of you to come out at 11 o'clock, and I can assure you that you'll be out of church time enough to go home and destroy that food.
Destroy it. Mom,
Okay.
you sure have a way with words. People have been telling me over the years that you have a way with words. But to destroy that food,
But what are you going to do with it?
Well, you're going to enjoy it. You're gonna
Okay,
eat it.
destroy and enjoy that food. I want to see Shannon Jones. I want to see Shannon Jones because I have a message for Shannon Jones. And if you see Shannon Jones, be sure and tell him he needs to see Clara Luper.
Oh my goodness!
Can you imagine? Can you imagine Shannon Jones trying to tell the good white folks about me? Can you imagine that? That's above my imagination. But I know he's better because
Merry
one
Christmas, baby.
One thing about it, I'm not scared of black folks, not white folks, not polka dot folks. Do what you want to. Do what you got to do, baby.
Bobby
but I
Finley,
just
you better
ain't
get ready, boy. Good things fixing to happen to you because your dear grandmother, Miss Sutton, called and she told me
Miss Sutton called. What is she having for?
I don't
dinner?
know. I didn't ask her what she had
Well,
for
I
dinner.
should ask him.
But I know
Miss
she
Bernie
has
Sutton, what are you having for dinner?
She has some people from Atlanta, Georgia. So oh my goodness, that might be crabs and shrimps and salmons, anything.
Wonder what Reverend Burris having for Christmas dinner.
No, that's no telling, Mom, because he might have brought something back from Nicaragua. He had it.
If he brought the food back from Nicaragua, food is scarce over
He
there.
had it in the freezer.
What
Merry
is
Christmas, baby.
If you happen to see Reverend Burris, tell him, come in, tell him what he's having for Christmas dinner.
I'm not a messenger. I don't work for that number, UP number.
The telephone number is 672-1220.
Last caller.
And we do have some wonderful things to give to the people that have called us today. And if you miss calling, you missed your gift. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you will hear from me.
Well, you know, Mom, one thing about it, that it's so difficult to do a radio show. It's not that difficult, really. It's actually fun. But then on a special day like today, we tried to make a show that's sort of enlightening to you.
And uplifting.
Sort of refreshing and stuff like that. We've asked you, well, yeah, we didn't ask to be invited to them, although two of us out here I know wouldn't mind being invited. But you know, we didn't ask you that. But what we wanted to know was how you and your family are going to enjoy this holiday. Now, this is a holiday for workers, but it's a special day for those of us who enjoy the true meaning of Christmas.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that want to take the Christ out of Christmas, but if you do that, there'll be no Christmas. Portwood Williams' family is here, Shirley, Donda, the whole family is here, and that's going to be a dinner out of sight. On my way back, I got to peep in on Mr. Williams. I want to see what they are doing.
That sounds good. And I know, no telling what that table look like.
Oh, we'll see.
And, you know, it's so much.
We talked about the decoration, and we had people going all over town, and boy, they talked about the people out right off of 50th and Kelly. They talked about Portwood Williams and the
Spring Lake Drive there.
Yes. And they talked about Miss Sherry Johnson. Oh, thank you all, because you have put some life into Christmas. Calvin, other day when we went by Mr. Adams, and you were complaining because he didn't invite you to sing on the program.
Clarence Adams.
31.
Clarence Adams. Clarence has never invited me to do that. You know why? Because of the fact that Clarence understands the fact that I have a great voice for the closet.
For talking.
For the closet or for the shower or something. But I can't sing in public like that. And then my agent wouldn't allow me.
Okay, can we have someone on the line?
That was really the big problem. My agent would allow me. I'd sing anywhere.
Clarence didn't ask you. Hello?
That's okay.
Hello?
Yes.
This is Sister Coleman. Merry Christmas to all of y'all.
Well, thank you. But what are you having for Christmas dinner?
What am I having?
Yes.
Chitlins.
Chitlins?
Greens, mustard greens.
Mm-hmm.
Ham, glazed ham, dressing.
What?
Glazed ham.
Glazed,
yes.
Okay.
And dressing.
What you put the dressing on?
Lemon rolls. Potato salad. There's a whole lot of stuff.
A whole lot of stuff.
A whole lot of food that God gave me.
Made me want to stand up, girl.
Hallelujah. And sweet potato pies.
All right.
Oh my.
I made 4 of them.
Are you cooking?
Yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
You know what, sister?
No.
Evangelist.
Huh?
God been good to me, baby.
Yes.
I called to give my testimony while I have a chance.
You better give your
testimony. And to thank God.
Huh?
To thank God for all His goodness.
Well, thank God by helping somebody else, okay?
Oh, yes.
Are you having a lot of people over for Christmas dinner?
Yes.
Oh, well, good.
People that friends and people that I don't know.
Oh, well, great.
Yes, ma'am. I always kind of try to give out. You know.
Well, that's
thank you.
Well, I know where I'm going to have
Merry
Christmas dinner. I'm going out to Merle and Hildred's for Christmas dinner.
Is that where you going, Mom?
Sure, I'm going to Merle. Merle has.
Oh, hallelujah.
Okay, hallelujah to you.
Brisket, ham,
I'm going to find
turkey,
Leroy. Give me some
and
of
my
that deer.
beautiful sister Onita's baking those sweet potato pies, and Onita's going to bake me one, and Edith's baking. Oh, I'm having it.
Well, I know this. I'm preparing myself. I'm not going to overextend myself because there's some great football games on today, great basketball game on today. But then the reason for the season, I'll make sure that I don't forget that. But then I can remember back 19 years ago when Paul Naisha Taplin was born.
Yeah,
Christmas Eve.
That's her birthday.
Yeah.
We shouldn't sing happy birthday.
At this
because
time of day, we realized that she was out and she was alive and she was healthy. Good things happen. Those of you out there who are celebrating birthdays, I hope you have as great a birthday as my Langston University freshman, Naisha's birthday. I hope that you have a great birthday. And if you don't have one, you got to have one as good as Naisha, because here it comes to you, Naisha. Happy birthday. Hey, I should also include somebody special today. That's our Lord Jesus. We have a discussion on his birthday. But then let me go ahead with Naisha's, and then you can put Jesus' birthday in there as you feel like it. Happy birthday, Naisha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Naisha. May you have many. May you have many. May you have many, many more.
This is Clara Luper saying a Merry Christmas to all of you, and certainly I've enjoyed, because it's been 7 years since I had the opportunity to talk to you on Christmas Day. And wherever you go and whatever you do, just remember that I do love you. I love you so much until I don't want you to get in any trouble, so don't steal anything from anybody, don't kill anybody, and for God's sake, take care of your own business. Clara Luper saying, Merry Christmas to you, and Maryland, here I come. Bye-bye.
We'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the Clara Luper Show. Join Sister Clara Luper here each and every Saturday from 9 until 10, and until next Saturday, may God bless you.
And the views and opinions expressed on the preceding program were not necessarily those of AM Radio 1220 KTLV.
May your